Fatcat. Man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. FAT. Watch the time on you.
Say it one more time.
FAT. Man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. FAT. Watch the time on you.
Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it, so you niggas can't forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles veridic, with my game up the bar, so your girl will let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sip Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians. Nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show is rocking. Fatcat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fatcat show and you don't stop the knocking.
FAT. Man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. FAT. Watch the time on you.
Say it one more time.
FAT. Man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. FAT. Watch the time on you.
Here we go.
Yo, what's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites. Y'all know who it is. That's Fatcat, and I'm down with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. It's T Satellite, Bills. What's cracking?
What's happening, man? Out here enjoying this beautiful weather.
Oh yeah, it is definitely beautiful out there, and hey, but we about to get into that 90-degree weather, and that's that thing. That's the thing. If you don't have air conditioning and all of that, or central air, kind of things, you about to suffer.
No, I'm just going to get you a fan.
Man, that fan ain't gonna do nothing for this hot, humid weather. Not for no 90 degrees. If you show me
ever since you got the projects, you been acting funny.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't pay attention to dumb stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, definitely. If like people with like medical conditions and like asthma and like elderly people, this weather can be kind of bad. So make sure y'all go and check on your relatives that's elderly or have these little problems right here. Because definitely, man, we about to have a scorcher now. So like I just recently put ceiling fans and the air conditioners in the church. Because it was kind of like the other day when it was like 70 degrees on a Sunday in the church, it was hot. So I know now, with the temperature bumping up, it's going to definitely be hot. So once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in with us today, the Fatcat Show. And also, as we start every show off, we want to wish those that are celebrating birthdays happy birthday. And I was so rude the other day, and on the show I forgot to wish my wife a happy birthday because it was long past. I hadn't did a show in a while, so it was like a week after my wife's birthday that I did one, but I forgot to announce it. So I just want to wish.
What did y'all end up doing?
Wish my wife, she I cooked her a nice good meal and we laid back, chilled, and just that, we don't really, me and her with birthdays, we really don't, they good, but we just admire each other, you know what I'm saying, on our birthdays and stuff like that. That ain't really nothing. Me and my wife got some goals and plans, man, that we trying to accomplish now. So
so what did you do for a birthday? Y'all sat down and talked about y'all goals and plans?
Huh?
That's what you did for her birthday? Y'all talked about y'all goals and plans?
No, we got some things coming up that we trying to do. So we definitely just taking it easy financially and all of that, and how we gonna get this thing going. And we got a certain amount of money that we're trying to raise before a certain time. And hey, so it's good to just put a plan together and stuff like that. So that's all that is. But just like we got our birthdays, just like there's life, we got death. And we at the Fatcat Show, we want to wish, I said wish. We want to send our condolences out to those that are grieving, that have people they lost, loved ones, friends, and stuff like that. We're still losing people through the coronavirus and also to vaccinations. And it's crazy to me.
We losing people to the vac, too.
Yeah, man. People, one of my cousins just went to a funeral of a young lady that just died probably a couple of days after she got the vaccination. So it's some of it is rough on people. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a post with one of my Facebook friends. She was just talking about, she said, hey, this make me, because she had COVID before. And she was like, man, this thing making me feel like COVID all over again. And so, hey, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? But anyway, those that are watching us, make sure you like and share this post. Also, you can follow us on Fatcat Show Network on YouTube. And you can catch us on iTunes, Deezer, Blog Talk Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, TuneIn, all the above platforms. Continue to show your love. I don't know. We had some recent deaths. F. Lee Bailey, the one that was on O.J. Simpson's defense team, he just died. But he of course he elderly. But somebody else just recently passed too. I know Paul Mooney did a couple of weeks ago, but somebody just recently passed. But I can't think of it anyway. But anyway, we send our condolences out to their families. Man, what is that noise in the background?
I have no idea. Can you still hear it?
No, I can't hear it now. But anyway,
okay.
Anyway, I want to talk about our first topic of today. A 13-year-old and a 14-year-old shoots it out with the police. What is happening with our kids? What is just happening with our kids? Before we get into it, though, I just want to show this video right quick, and we're going to discuss this topic.
Authorities releasing new body camera footage showing a tense standoff between deputies and two children.
There's a long gun pointed toward me. Juvenile male looks like he has something in his hand as well.
Watch as the deputy hides behind a tree, begging a 12-year-old boy and a 14-year-old girl to stop shooting.
Don't let me do this. Don't do this.
The sheriff's office says when the girl came out of the garage firing the shotgun at deputies, they shot back. The teen critically injured. Helicopter video capturing the gunfire.
They did everything humanly possible not to engage them because they were juveniles. They took gunfire.
The boy quickly obeying commands.
Keep your hands up!
The video blurred as deputies rushed to help the girl.
Hey, what's your name, sweetie?
Rip it.
The Volusia County Sheriff's Office says the two had run away from a group home, breaking into a house. The guns, including an AK-47 and shotgun, both belonging to the homeowner. The girl's father, who doesn't have custody, in disbelief.
I can't believe that my daughter had a shotgun and she was shooting at deputies.
The sheriff said they responded to the group home 289 times just last year. The 14-year-old also had previous run-ins with the law. The home calling the situation tragic and now suspending the emergency shelter care program the children belong to.
Well, anyway, you get the picture. And even before they just showed the father of the young lady, you could already speculate what race these kids were because they survived. Now, had it been black kids doing that, then they would have been shot up. You know?
Yeah, they'd have been shot up.
Now, these kids
and they'd have been caught killers, gangsters, and criminals.
Right. Yep. Some thugs, basically 2 young thugs, teenage thugs. That's what they would have referred to them as. And it
wouldn't have been kids. They'd have turned them into adults.
Right. So it's a shame though. But just by their upbringing, I don't know what if they was in a shelter, in a children's shelter. Evidently, there was already problems in the household as it is for them to be taken out of the household. Because I think pretty much, the rules for CPS taking kids are probably different than they are for blacks and whites. We already know the disparities between the races when it comes to CPS. They constantly they'll take our kids out for little minor things. And so this is just ridiculous. Where I just maybe I'm out of touch, but
whose side are you on? Are you on the side of the kids?
No, I'm just. But the thing is, you have to look at when kids do something, you have to begin to look at the parents. Like
I know, but when you pick up a gun, you're not a kid no more. and you full game, baby. I'll shoot you in your face.
And that's the thing about we're releasing more and more kids out here. Well, I ain't gonna say we, but just people in general that's just totally irresponsible that shouldn't be having kids, and they just. And I got some family members, man, that's doing that. Cousins just having kids back to back to back to back, and they just putting kids out here, man, and not even raising them or teaching them anything. And these are going to be, kids that's going to be, I hate to put that on them, but the mentality, they're generational curses and all of that. And we got to start breaking these generational curses. I was so blessed to just have, a grandparents and a mother, they cared enough about me to raise me. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, these parents are not raising these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not raising them. Like you said, you was raised by your grandfather, which showed you a good example. A lot of these parents are not good examples. They weedheads, alcoholics, and crackheads.
Right.
How you gonna expect somebody like that to raise you right?
Right. I really, and just to get to the point where you feel comfortable, especially grabbing a gun and shooting at the sheriffs. That's really, they said the young lady, I didn't even finish the whole video. They said the young lady said, "Oh, we about to do this GTA style."
Yeah. She gonna have a baby and teach the baby the same stupid stuff, cause she ain't wearing no rubbers.
This girl, I think the boy was 13, the girl was 14. So all they gonna do for them is put them in the facility until they turn 21, and then release them, and then
Yeah, they're gonna have a baby, and the baby gonna be raised and taught the same stupid, ignorant stuff.
I really don't get it. I really don't get it. It angers you when you think about it, because these are the type of kids that one day, when we get old and walking, trying to go to the grocery store or do something, that these kids that end up being the ones that pop out and rob and shoot us and kill us. You know what I'm saying? And people don't even realize the little monsters and stuff that they put out in this world. That's what's really angering me right now. Like, damn, And I remember I had a little young cousin that just said, he get kids, he get girls pregnant back to back or at the same time, different girls, and now he got about eight or nine kids out here. And then the thing he said, I said, man, you better stop having these kids. You know what he said to me?
What?
I can't help because I'm pretty. I'm like, what?
Man, these women don't care. Yeah, baby, you let anybody, then complain about it later on. And then say, it's no good men out here after you let somebody go raw on you that don't take care of his other 4 or 5 kids. How am I supposed to feel sorry for you? I say that you get what you deserve.
Right. So, I wanna get to our next topic, and that's what's been going on. Unless you under a rock, the Charlemagne the God situation, and I think Charlemagne, he stuck his foot in his mouth. He got foot and mouth disease right now because he didn't even have no business joining in the Kwame Brown, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, and Gilbert Arenas beef. He didn't even have no stake in it, but he stuck his nose in it. And personally, I didn't like Charlemagne, period. He's just the male version of Wendy Williams anyway. And he just, I don't care what nobody say. That dude is funny. He's homosexual. He wants to come out. But I'm telling you, something. Whenever you send a mold of your butt to another man, that says a lot about you. I don't get it. What's up with you?
I don't know. That's Charlemagne. I like Charlemagne. Charlemagne is all right with me.
That Buster all right with you?
You said what?
You said he all right with you.
Yeah, Charlemagne's all right with me, man.
Man.
He do a lot of like little silly stuff like about the butt bust and all that. That's crazy. But real gay guys, they don't play like that. They try to act like they're so heterosexual and they gays. I don't know what.
I just, I really don't, I don't really play. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But when you play like that with another, real men, we don't play like that. We really don't play like that at all. But
let me ask you a serious question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And don't say me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any gay friends?
No.
So how do you know they don't play like that?
I said I don't know. I just know real
You
men.
made the comparison. I just wanted to know. Compared to one batch of friends to another one, I don't know. I don't have any gay friends, so I couldn't make that comparison.
So what are you trying to say?
I was just saying I couldn't make that comparison.
I mean, but I mean, what do you think about that situation? Now he done opened up the bag. He done opened up that bag, and now now he done opened up an old case that he got to deal with now, as far as a
Yeah,
old rape
that rape
allegation.
case.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you know the saying.
yeah, that's rough.
What you say?
He got caught up in the Me Too movement.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but they right now, you remember how when the thing about Bill Cosby came to light, that Me Too movement started. Then a lot of people got caught up in that Me Too, and it's so funny that they dug all of these things up of powerful. And Russell Simmons, I think at one point he fled the country.
Yeah, he's still gone.
Yeah. Oh, he's still over. Yeah. So Russell Simmons, what was it? R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, all of them. And you mean to tell me that nobody dug Charlemagne up? Nobody really? How does this man still have a job?
No, we don't care about Charlemagne. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him, man. He's not important enough.
But I wanna show this video. Did you see the video of the young lady telling what happened?
I did.
I did. For those who haven't seen it, we're gonna get into the video.
Everything took place. Villa number 30. This is where the party was. Me and Malika walked into the party with Charlemagne, his friends and cousins. Repeatedly asked me over and over and over if I wanted to drink, and even after telling him no several times, he still pressured me. I finally took a drink. Now, mind you, I'm 15 years old. I'm a child. I'm a minor. I'm being pressured into drinking by someone who I thought I could trust. I let my guards down. And I said, you know what? This is my friend. He won't let anything happen to me. And he betrayed me. He allowed his friends or cousins or whoever to take advantage of me, and he himself took advantage of me as well. He brought me here and left me here.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too deep in it, but she spoke on how the full interview. She spoke on how the guys gave her and her cousin something to drink, and the cousin immediately started, after she consumed everything, she started throwing up, and then two guys. He instructed two guys to carry her upstairs, where she said she couldn't move her legs or whatever. I don't know what type of drug that was. She couldn't move her legs, or she felt like paralyzed and stuff like that. And then they began to they took her in the bathroom, and they began to sexually assault her in the bathroom. And then they took her in the bedroom, where she tried to roll off the bed or so, and they just put her back in the bed, and I guess they took their turn doing whatever they did to her. Then Charlemagne came in, and he finished her off or so. And so the question to me, 15-year-old, I know teenagers are sneaky, but the mother trusting a grown man with her kids. With her teenage daughter. That's the question to me. My daughter, I'm speaking now, but as far as I'm concerned, my daughter, is not going nowhere with no grown man. Not while under my roof. Nowhere. You're not going nowhere with a grown man. I don't care. You can say that's my older brother, whatever it is, but that's not happening. And I know, people say, hey, you say that now, but I definitely, long as I got air in my body, I'm proclaiming that. But I just
They're in your lungs, right?
it's just a lot of things that just to me that just went wrong here, and simply I just don't understand it. I really don't. What's your take on the situation? It's Charlamagne?
I heard something else about the story. She turned around and said Charlamagne wasn't even there. I don't know if that's the truth or a lie. She said he wasn't even there, and he said he wasn't there.
But then I watched the interview where he said he was. He made. First of all, he lied. The one thing he lied about, he said he was 20 years old, and he said the cops questioned him about why he didn't who bought the drinks for you. You're not old enough. But at that time, Charlamagne was 22 years old, and and so why would you lie about a little detail like that if you wasn't trying to cover up something else? But
the thing that I don't like about these rape allegations 20 and 30 years later is the person that you're trying to prosecute, they don't even exist anymore. Just think about how you was when you was 22 years old.
Right.
You're not that person anymore. That person don't even exist no more.
That's
why.
But have you ever been a rapist?
Never been a rapist, man.
See, and
they get them cake.
See, and that's the thing. See, that's the thing that you got to look at, because Charlamagne made it. He made the allegation. Remember, he got in trouble before when he said he raped his wife before. You know what I'm saying? So he be sticking his foot in his.
Do you think a man can rape their wife? You think a man can rape his wife, or you just feel like that's man's? Anyway,
pretty much. If you don't want to do nothing at the time, yeah, I think rape is rape.
So, if your wife went to the police station to press charges on you and said, my husband, which pays all the bills in the house, which I have sex with every night, took it, how would you feel?
I would definitely be mad. I would definitely be mad. But like I said, but if my wife didn't feel like having sex, I wouldn't force myself on her. If she didn't feel like having sex, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't say you gonna give me them cakes?
Nah, I don't. I wouldn't have to do it. Because sometimes it be like that. Sometimes because my wife is a hard working woman. Sometimes she might be like, "Hey, babe, I'm tired today."
What if you got her in her sleep? Is that rape?
What, in her sleep? Man, no. People always waking people up with sex. But rape
why would you put that little thing and get me and I was asleep?
Well, maybe you used to hearing that. So, but anyway, I ain't talking about that bull crap. You on some bull crap. Real bull crap, dog. But I ain't go.
I'm just saying. Okay, think about how married people are. Okay, your wife sleep because she been working hard all day, and while she sleep, she might not wake up while she just wake up while you getting some. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is that rape?
If she say no, if she get to the point where she
say no, she was asleep. She was asleep.
Man, I'm talking about how you go sleep through sex, unless, like you said, you got.
You never had sex by the other person who was sleeping. You woke them up with some D.
I'm talking about you said she was asleep, but during the sex she gonna wake up.
No, you woke her up with some D in her.
Yeah, right. If she says no,
is that right?
No.
No, I ain't say she ain't say nothing.
Okay.
After she figured out you having sex with her, she was asleep. She pressed charges against you.
Oh man, that's some bull crap. That's some bull crap. Man, but anyway, man, I want to get to this commercial and then we get into our main topic for the day.
So we have a jewelry business, Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. We sell $5 jewelry, $5 bling, $5 jewelry for all type of occasions. It's $5 plus tax. It's paparazzi jewelry, nickel free, lead free. So if you have any allergies or anything like that, this is the perfect jewelry line to have in your inventory. We ship, we accept Cash App, and we will also meet within city limits for drop-offs. It's good for $20 or more. These will make perfect gifts for anniversary, Christmas coming up, even Sweetest Day pieces, or just even just to have in your personal inventory to wear. We have all kinds of styles of jewelry. So if you're interested, you can take a look on Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. I'll post the link in the comments, or you can inbox me directly. And I can show you what I have and give you a personal tour of what we have on Messenger.
All right. Our main topic for today is, do some rather be the side piece than the main course? Do some rather be the side piece than the main course? You know, there's a lot of people out there that don't truly believe in the sanctity of marriage, the sanctity of just, let's say, committed relationships, and they choose to live their lives to play a lifestyle. This could be either men or women, and more times than ever now, it seems like more women are at that point where they do not want to be in two committed relationships. I hear a lot of women that say, "Hey, I don't want your husband. I just want to use him and send him back on his way." You know, we done heard, how many times you done heard a woman talk like that?
I don't know. These women today, they kind of bold.
Yeah.
They want to feel like they're using somebody instead of being used up. And we talking about the women that's not over 50. You can get pregnant and become a baby mama, and then he go about his business, so you lost 50 in. Or you can get an STD you can't get rid of.
Right.
So how...
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You cut yourself off in the middle.
Yeah, like I was saying, you can get a baby or STD, so you'll end up losing at the end anyway. That's why when you hear a lot of women saying, "I'm just doing what men do," you can't do what men do, because we can't get left with the kids.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He can get you pregnant and go about his business and start him a whole new life while you pregnant and struggling with a child.
Mm-hmm. You know, the funny part is we do a lot of things. A lot of things when we're young, and it goes back to what you were saying in the other situation. You know, the person that you were 20 years ago, you're not now. And the thing is, if we're not evolving, the older we get, then something is definitely wrong. Either we got a mental disability, or we just plain immature. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny to me that the mentality that you have as a young child or a young adult, that you would carry that over for 20 to 10 to 30 years later, still talking about some player stuff, and you getting older, and then finally when you get old and broke down, you recognize that nobody don't want you. Now you want to settle down. Now your body ain't the same as it was when somebody was trying to make you wife or or a husband, or now you want to settle down because hey, now you ain't got the pick of the litter. You got them the stragglers now. You done became that old person that's sitting in the bar every night, going to the bar hoping that you pick something young up. So it's just one of them situations.
Yeah, I never understood that. Women saying women are just doing what men starting to do what men did. And that's how we have so many problems. They don't do it. Not saying what men do are necessarily right, because it's all stupid. Mm-hmm. But somebody in the relationship got to have some sense. And usually the women they're the ones with the sense, because we do a lot of dumb stuff.
Right.
Now, do you want to go get somebody that don't have sense like you don't have sense? Nah.
Right.
Because a man doing stupid stuff is different from a woman doing stupid stuff. Because usually when a woman doing stupid stuff, she doing it with kids involved. She got little kids.
Right. That alone, man, is just crazy within itself. Like I just don't, because for a minute when I was young, I had that mentality, and mainly because I went through, and I think me and you could kind of speak for the same situation, because we were in long relationships and it didn't turn out the way that we wanted it to turn out. And so during them periods, we had, before you step into another relationship, you like, dang, I just got out of something grueling, and not only that, because men, we have to think differently than women think, because we more like, hey, if I get the wrong woman, this could potentially mess my life up. The headaches that I don't need financially.
But you kind of only start thinking like that when you get older. You start getting some sense, because the wrong person can destroy your life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You really don't think like that when you're younger. As I got older, I started thinking, you know what? You watch who you have sex with, because you could make a life. And then, for 18 years, that other person might be a thorn in your side.
Right.
Who needs that?
See,
I'm too old. I'm in my 40s. Who want to be in their 40s sitting on the friends of the court bench in the hallway looking sad?
Right. See, because for me, really, I think a lot of things play factors in my upbringing, especially my thoughts of relationship, because we talked about this several shows as far as the AIDS epidemic at the time, AIDS and HIV, all kinds of venereal diseases, and on top of that, pregnancy was two of the things that I always said, because I watched friends of mine become early fathers, and not only just to one but multiple kids. And one of the things that
did any of your friends get AIDS?
Nope. Not that I know of. So one of the things that I said to myself was like, hey, man, I don't want no kids, because I want to still be able to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have no kid early, but a lot of my guys, they had kids in high school. You know what I'm saying? And it just, hey, I look at it now, and they, I ain't saying they regret having the kid, but they probably regret having it at that time, because it's hard to build, especially if you don't have a supportive, another person being supportive enough to help you, to deal with that situation, Because these mothers now, if you have a mothers and fathers now, they don't want to be grandparents. You know what I'm saying?
No, these girls out here having kids with their kids.
Right.
Like, I'm pregnant. Me too. But Ma, you in your 40s. So what? Janet Jackson did it, but you got Obamacare.
and then
ain't nothing worse than the old woman with kids, man. I think that's bananas.
and then you
got a baby and you going through menopause. Oh man.
And then the thing too, the downside of being a side piece. The downside of being a side piece is like you've been with that person. Just say, well, you don't. First of all, you don't get a relationship, and sometimes you even a side piece. Even a side piece when a man don't even have a woman. he treats you like the side piece, and then just say you've been a side piece for 20 years, and you done walked around, and he probably paraded you for a little bit, and he end up.
Yeah, but she probably had her little boyfriends too, you know.
Yeah.
Because if a woman is being a side piece, believe me, she got the time to do other stuff. If you want that to be your woman, you take that time. You taking that time away from her. But if you let her be a side piece, she do what she want to do. So a lot of women, they're perfectly fine with that because they want to do what they want to do anyway.
Right. And just the fact that you don't solidify a relationship that you want to be in, that's something too. And some people take the side piece position just off like low self-esteem because they feel like.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Can you be a 40-year-old side piece?
Hell no.
So what you saying? Older women, what are they? What do you call those?
Dog.
Come on, let's make up a scene right quick.
Shoot. Sad. See. First you got the main course. You got the side piece. They can't even be desserts.
They the stuff that fell on the floor.
The unwanted piece. I don't know, man. I just to me that's
they the old piece of chicken. That's mold. It got mold on it.
You know, me and you. We talked about this type of thing all the time. As far as that, we didn't want to be the men. That you know what I'm saying? Them old men that just sitting back in the club.
I would rather be a sugar daddy than a sad piece.
You for real?
Yeah.
Just buy them off and don't care. You need a couple of dollars over there. Sad piece. They think they're your girl, but they not. They just imagine she being 40-some years old or 50-some years old, and you just calling her up when you bored. So you just want to hear some old dry stuff. Yeah, it's that's terrible. That's terrible. See, and the thing about it too, just let's say getting a younger woman, just when you get a younger woman, and just say even if you marry, let's say the woman is 20 to 10 to something years younger than you know, and you become all old and decrepit and stuff like that. Your person gonna have a sad piece.
Hey, that's what you got to deal with. Just imagine having an old woman going through menopause.
Oh man, you in menopause, man. I gotta make you a I gotta make you a menopause T-shirt, dude. you you crazy, dude. But hey, I'm just saying, you know,
I ain't trying to talk. But you were any woman long enough, she gonna go through menopause. So I'm not saying. I'm talking about just beating them while they going through menopause. I don't want to meet them. I don't want to meet you while you're going through menopause. I'm not gonna stick around for you. I'm sorry.
I guess you have to. You have to know who you getting with. You know, you have to really know who you getting with, and know. Especially, I think that's the thing. If you just strictly have a sexual relationship, you know, a sexual relationship. I guess that.
Well, who ever strictly have a sexual relationship with somebody that's going through menopause? Though?
No, not. I'm not talking about the menopausal person. I'm just saying, period. If you in a relationship where it's the whole source of it is sex, you know what I'm saying, and then just say y'all been
you married. It's hard to talk about this stuff because now I meet women maybe in their 40s and they saying stuff like this to me. All these men want to do is have sex, and I say, who's trying to have sex with you though?
Damn.
That's all I want to know. Who are these men that's trying to have sex with some woe-out woman?
Boy, you something else, man. You something else. Everybody, what Ray Parker Jr. said, everybody needs love. You know,
so, I mean, that's the one that you want to love and make love to.
I wish I could share some stuff. I wish I could share some stuff with you on air. I just wish I could share some stuff. But I'm not gonna do. No, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about something else.
I know what you're talking about.
Man, it just, man, because some people, man, it don't matter. It don't matter what age they are. You know what I'm saying? What age they are? What?
That's a good book. When did that come out?
No, I sent my script to Tyler Perry. He talking about writing on it pretty soon. So, but yeah, man, that's something. But it amazes me, like especially in our era, you know. In our era right now, our era we're becoming the new parents and grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Parents and basically grandparents by now. You know, and for us to have any of us to have a sad piece mentality, that's a doggone shame. If anybody in our era have a sad piece, but you got people out there that strictly because they got still got kind of like a young, jubilant look. They feel like, hey,
that's too many people you go raw with. That's crazy.
I mean,
I'm just being for real. What dudes you know in their 40s or 50s wearing condoms? Give me a break. So if you have a side piece, you hitting your main chick raw, and you hitting the other chick raw. Nah, it ain't gonna happen, bro. I'm just being for real.
So, like I said, if anybody want to call in, that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment. Yeah, it's definitely a sad situation. Even if I was single right now, I couldn't see me doing what I did like 20-something years ago. I just couldn't. I just couldn't see that. For one, I don't have the energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the time nor the energy to do that.
You don't got the energy? You got the energy?
I said I don't have the time nor the energy to do that. Like I said, it's like, for me, for one, I hate clubbing. I hate clubbing. I just, you know, guys talk about, hey, man, let's go out to the club, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, that just seemed weird to me, you know. And somebody, one of my guys recently had, man, we need to go out. Where am I going? Where do ministers go?
You put on some dress pants and take 2 Viagra's.
For what? Where do we go hang out? Where do we go? It might be a single minister out there right now. You know, where do they go hang out at?
The grocery store, Myers, Walmart. Take your Viagra and go to Walmart.
Why you gonna take a Viagra and leave the house?
You trying to find something to do. You see, where do you go? Take a Viagra and you know, see what happens.
And then get arrested at Walmart. A little kid walk past and see you with an all hard.
You gonna be at Walmart at 1 o'clock. Why would a little kid be at Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Shoot, they be out there. You ain't say what you ain't say 1 o'clock. You said take a Viagra and go to Walmart. Why I'm gonna go to Walmart? Be walking down the aisle.
I also didn't say take a Viagra and go around some little kids. I didn't say that.
I'm talking about, but that's a place where little kids are likely to be.
I don't know. My man just don't be thinking about where little kids be at.
I'm just saying that's where they're likely to be. Why would you take a Viagra and go to Walmart? That don't make no sense. Take something and leave so some people can see you hard. That is if that ain't all the pedophile type stuff
ain't nobody saying nothing about take a Viagra and take the kids on a trip or nothing. Come on now.
But you going where likely where some kids are. Well, mommy, daddy, look over there.
Oh, you a sicko, man.
I'm just saying. Sure.
You a sicko.
Well, I'm gonna leave the house. Leave the house if I gotta pop a Viagra. If you popping a Viagra, you planning on having sex.
But what if he ain't got nobody to have sex with?
He definitely ain't gonna pop no Viagra and go to no damn Walmart.
Hey, man, some women might like that. Come on now.
All the retarded stuff in the world, boy. I'm just
saying, some women like to see them prints.
So you walking around with proprietism. Proprietism, that's when you, when the thing don't go down. You walking around, you walking around with that all day. Man, you crazy as hell, man.
You don't have to worry about that. You wear skinny jeans, so you ain't got to worry about it.
How you know I wear skinny jeans?
Huh?
How you know I wear skinny jeans? Why are you paying attention to it? So you looking at my picture with skinny jeans? You looking at my picture with skinny jeans?
You asked me a question.
You looking at my picture with skinny jeans on? You looking at my picture with skinny jeans on? Something wrong with you? Because if you got skinny jeans on, I don't care, and I ain't gonna know. That's just your business. But you looking at dudes with skinny jeans. See that Menjo mentality, man. I don't know where you come from, man. Palmer Park. Man, what's that noise in the background, man?
That's a dog barking.
No, it sounds like wind.
I have no idea.
You outside?
I don't hear what you hear.
You outside?
I am not. Nope.
So a window open, a fan?
Nope.
Yeah, man. But anyway, man. It's a shame. Only people that's supposed to be walking around now. Only now talking that sad piece stuff is somebody young. You know.
Yeah, but look, I'll be on Facebook, and you'll hear women in their 40s talking about sad pieces. I'm like, man, come on now. I'm not trying to sound harsh, but nobody wants you.
Bonnets and pajamas in public or sad piece? What's more disgraceful?
I don't know. I never had a chick with a bonnet before.
See, you could be, but you done seen them.
I don't know. I don't look at them, so I couldn't tell you.
But you seen them.
I can't even recall seeing a chick with a bonnet because my brain erases as soon as I see it.
You just cannot answer a doggone question. Oh, a chick with a bonnet, pajamas in public court. You answer the damn question.
Hey, that's all I said was something about taking Viagra and going to Walmart. You brought some little kids into the picture. I said, damn.
But why would you take a
turn me into a child molester and everything?
But why would you take a pill to go somewhere out in public? That don't make no sense.
So they can see your print, man. You gotta advertise your goods sometimes.
On that note, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't even hear what you said. That's like Flavor Flav throwing an intellectual convention. But I don't know, man. But like I said, at this point, man, I would hope that people aren't walking around here trying to be side pieces. You know, there's no real benefit to being a side piece, especially when you're older. For one, like he said, like Satellite said, most of the time, men in our age, you know, it's rough wearing condoms now. You know, and on top of that, you know, nobody ain't got time for that. You know, nobody got time to be no doggone side piece. You know, you ought to be at home loving the one you love, trying to build something into your old age, because the next step for us is the rocking chair or the graveyard. So we got to live our life too. What? We got to live our lives to the fullest. And so, I don't know, man. I just, that sad piece stuff ain't.
90 seconds.
That sad piece stuff ain't nothing to be fooling with. What's your last thoughts, man? Hello? Hello? Well, anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fatcat Show. Those that watch it, make sure you like and subscribe to the Fatcat Show Network on YouTube.
60 seconds.
You can catch the episodes on iTunes, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Just show your love, and need some subscribers on YouTube, so y'all chime in and subscribe. Amen. But we got 30-something seconds left, and once again, I made a mistake too. I forgot to announce. Can you truly apologize for something you meant to do is not the title of the show. It was a mix-up in the board, and it registered as that, but I'm gonna edit it later on For those who so those won't get
10
confused
seconds.
about that. So, but anyway, y'all, peace. We up out of here. And check my wife out on Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry tonight. Get your $5 jewelry. We out.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.